I'm Julian Chua, and I'm rocking with Lady Chan.
In the producing. Hey guys. Well. David Benavidez gets the win. The win is in the booty. So David Benavidez beats Oleksandr Gvozdyk. Gvozdyk. These names. I just had to rewatch the fight because I called it live yesterday, and I actually saw it a different way today. And I'm going to give you the pros and the cons, the ups and the downs, the good and the bad. David Benavidez's output is much lower at 175, but his shots are more accurate. In this fight, I thought the first 3 rounds was probably Gvozdyk rounds. But I actually would give them to David Benavidez. I feel that then Gvozdyk was competitive, but I just don't think he won those rounds. And then by round 4, Gvozdyk looked like he'd his power had left the ball dizzy. Went into this amateur pity-patty mode, and I already clocked that about Gvozdyk, that in the lead up to this fight, in fight week, he was so mellow. It was so much like, didn't have like this killer instinct, like, it was too polite, I'm just happy to be here type of thing. Gvozdyk is 37, you've been here. You shouldn't just be happy to be here. You should cement that you're supposed to be here. And in my opinion, with this performance, 37 years old, you could see Father Time. That's why I did pick for David Benavidez to stop him, but Father Time didn't allow Gvozdyk to really tee off with some big power shots. I think maybe you should just hang him up. You're 37, you're 175-pounder. Are you going to go up to cruiserweight? What are you really going to do? He was definitely the bigger man than David Benavidez. It was unusual to see a guy bigger than Benavidez, and I think that's why Benavidez couldn't drop him. And Gvozdyk is he's a trooper. But Benavidez, I'm not sure how well he's going to fare in the 175 division, because I just think it's a very technical division. And him as a come-forward Mexican-style fighter, doesn't really have the greatest fundamental. It's not bad, because I think we could be a bit too harsh. As an entry level to fight Gvozdyk, a former champ, a medalist as well in the Olympics, I mean, I'm gonna have to give David some credit for this fight. He did flail down the tail. By round 8, I think he'd left the ball. I could honestly say that David found a little bit of trouble getting on in the inside, but I think he was still scoring the better shots. Gvozdyk did come with some nice 1-2s. That would split the guard of Benavidez, but Gvozdyk, in my opinion, was too much headhunting and only decided to go to the body towards the latter rounds of the fight. David Benavidez was relentless with the body punches, and I think that paid its toll on Gvozdyk. He definitely has lost a step, hence why I didn't pick him to win this fight. David Benavidez capitalised definitely on just kind of pushing Gvozdyk back, and just like in true Benavidez style, just pressure. And what happens? Pressure either bursts pipes or pressure creates a diamond. And in this case, Gvozdyk wasn't a diamond. I think his pipes are bust, and maybe you should, like I said, hang it up. Call it a day. I'm not sure how David's going to fare in this division. What would David Benavidez look like against Anthony Yard? Bivol and Beterbiev have turned his lights all the way out. Who else am I thinking? David Benavidez would beat a Lyndon Arthur. He'd beat a Lyndon Arthur for sure. If Callum Johnson was still in that division, David Benavidez was still active. He's retired. David Benavidez wouldn't have beaten him, but I mean, he's inactive. I'm just thinking of, David Benavidez versus Craig Richards. Craig Richards would be knocked out by Benavidez. I do believe that. David Benavidez against Joshua Buatsi. I think skill level Buatsi's better But I just think that the size in the end would just mow down Boazzi in the end. Yeah, I think. So I don't know what level we're going to place him at 175. I don't know why he keeps talking about, I want to go, I can make 168. Look, Canelo don't want you. Canelo just said, you take 25 pounds extra weight on that night and leave the borders in. So I don't know why you just keep, like, you can't just do your whole career just, like, waiting for Canelo and doing it, trying to chase down Canelo. I wouldn't think it's a good thing to go up to 75 and then come back to 68. Everybody uses the Roy Jones Jr. thing, and you know it. I don't even have to say it. You're going to start eating into muscle. You're already not body beautiful already. You don't really have that much muscle in the first damn place. So, leave Canelo alone. Canelo don't want to fight you. And it's what it is. It's what it is. Go and chase David Morrell or the other cats that I've mentioned. You don't want no parts of David Morrell. David Morrell left the building. He was like, yeah, I'm gone. Hasta luego. Yeah, the 168 libras has left the building. 175 libras en el edificio ahora. So that's what he did. You know what I mean? We're at 175 and that shall be where I shall reside. So that's what he did. You know what I mean? We're at 175 and that shall be where I shall reside. Oh, David, where do you go from now? I don't know. It was an intriguing fight to see what was happening. I will speak about it. I will be on tomorrow. I'm doing a Monday show. Back to Monday scheduling now for the weekly wrap-up Shiggity show. And we will talk about it. But yeah, congratulations to David Benavidez for beating the ex-veteran champ in Oleksandr. So it was like, Oleksandr Usyk. Well, Usyk was there, but he didn't leave a champion in this fight. The Ukrainian reign is really in the building. But I mean, congratulations and commiserations to Oleksandr Gvozdyk. I don't know where he goes afterwards. I just think maybe you should hang him up. But anyway, I'm gone. Oh, yeah, I think I just gave... It was a unanimous points decision, by the way. And I would give Gvozdyk 4 rounds in that fight. 4 rounds. I know they were trying to force it as David Benavidez was pitching a shutout, but it wasn't that. And then as the fight progressed, flailing in some parts, both of them flailing. Gvozdyk, the power level seemed to just wasn't there. Pity-patty, and then David's power, I think David had swelling. I think that Gvozdyk hurt David, but not to a point where it was, oh my God, he could be out the fight. And it wasn't a point where David hurt Gvozdyk, where he rumbled him a little bit, So it was kind of equal. I just think I think David does hit harder than Gvozdyk at this stage of his life. And anyway, I'm gone from me to you, from you to me. Enough of me rambling. Hey girl, it's Lady Shan, rep none less, come box with Shan. Gyan! Oh my God, Gvozdyk, I don't know what you're going to do. The Ukrainian reign, you flopped it. Just leave the buildings in. Gyan!